Hey everyone, Wildcat here, and welcome to Assetto Corsa race game. I did get my new wheel, and I got some stuff I took with my camera on it, so I'll throw that in here kind of right after this intro bit, and then we'll get into doing a race and see how this thing compares, or at least how I feel it compares to my previous setup that I had. Okay, so these are the pedals for the new set, and I had bought one of the C-cell pedals for the braking. What I didn't know at the time, of course, that pedal's real hard and they have to be mounted. Um, so I thought I could come up with this. You can see the strap I got coming off there and put it around the chair. Well, guess what? It just pushes the chair away. So I ended up mounting it on a big chunk of plywood to put the front of the chair on it, and that holds it into place. So hoping in the future to be able to get a racing frame or a flight sim racing frame kind of thing down the road, but as for now, this is what I got. So if you're going to buy these pedals or buy a C-cell pedal, just a word of advice to let you know that you have to mount them. If you don't mount them, you're in trouble. Um, so one other thing I wanted to come up with, put him up there, and there is the steering wheel, and of course the base for the steering wheel. And what happened when I first got it is I stuck the base on the desk and I left the wheel hanging over the edge, and it flipped off the desk and it ripped all the power wires out the back of the base. So kind of what's taking me so long to get around to playing this, a couple of setbacks right off the start. So anyways, I'll get this all put together, and then we'll go ahead and get in the game and see how she works. Alright, so we're just going to hop in this car and do a time trial and check out the new gear. Alright, so here we go. So one thing I did notice with this is that I got real nice fine movement with the wheel, which I didn't have with my other one. As you see, I can move around on the track. With my other steering wheel, of course, it was it wouldn't move over, and then all of a sudden it would shoot over on you. So very big difference there with this new wheel. Now the other thing I noticed with this new wheel is, like, my God, I've got like just about the death grip on this steering wheel here just to hang on to when I'm going into these corners. It's just amazing the feeling that it gives you. A little hard for me to kind of judge with the C-cell brake pedal, of course, because I spent years of playing with the bottom end stuff, the stuff we buy in our store, like Logitech or something like that. So I got big muscle memory playing with that one. So it'll take a bit for me to get used to this one, that's for sure. But it is definitely a lot harder to lock the brakes up in the corner than it is with the bottom end ones. And like I say, I really can't like the way that you can move the car with this one. I screwed this corner up. I wasn't pushing hard enough on the brake. Or maybe it was. I mean, I could hear the tires sliding, but I think it's just because the car was going too fast and sliding out of the corner. And of course, me not paying a lot of attention and talking. But yeah, she's definitely huge difference. I should have done this a long time ago. And like now here, I definitely, as I'm saying, I got the death grip on this wheel, so obviously I'm going to have some work to do and getting this calibrated a little bit better so I don't have to hang on to it so hard. A couple hours of playing, you probably have nothing left in your arms. Going out there, and I can feel every bump in the road, every little crack, but way better than you ever noticed with the bottom end wheels. And as you can see, I got her set pretty, you know, I'm not moving the wheel much, and you see how much the car moves, so she's got, a little bit of tuning I'm going to have to do to get that out. So let's see if we can't get a better lap time this time around. Kind of got that corner figured out, not too bad. Probably got a little bit slow there for it. Could have probably shifted down another gear. Would have got better pickup coming out of it, that's for sure. Tend to give it gas too soon in that corner, and then it likes to slide out on you. Okay, so I definitely got too slow for this one. Wow. Yeah, sand slid out there a little bit. So that's the other thing I've noticed with this. Like I can really feel the car, whereas with the other ones I couldn't. So I can feel when the car's sliding. You come into the corners and she really wants to pull, like this corner here, it's really pulling to the right or trying to pull to the right, which of course would be normal, what a car would want to do. So yeah, it definitely gives you a way better feel of the car and what the car is doing. Oh, this is my corner I can never make. Just still didn't quite make that one. Oh yeah, wow. You can really feel it, the slide there. That was a corner I could just never, haven't been able to get that corner yet, so. Again, I mean, to get it down eventually, you start playing it enough and get things fine-tuned, eventually you learn the tracks and you'll get her down. It's unbelievable the feeling that you get out of this wheel, I'll tell you. Like I said, what I love is how I can move anywhere I want on the track, where the cheaper wheel I had, there's no way of doing that. The car wouldn't move, and then boom, it would shoot over on you. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned that in some of the earlier videos I did on this. Ouch. This is crazy. Unbelievable. Definitely worth its money, there's no doubt there. It's something I wish I would have done years ago. Alright, so that was another one. So we're down 5 seconds on that lap. That's bad. Oh. Yeah, hit that curb and it really throws you off a bit. So the other thing is like right now I'm doing this testing just in the 2D. I'm not doing it in VR, even though it's going to go up in my VR setting. Oh, come on. Like I said, I've got gonna have a lot of tuning I'll have to do to this wheel. You know, knocking down its force a little bit so you don't have to have the death grip on it. I'm probably doing a little more mucking with the pedals. There is a bunch of settings and stuff to go through to get it fine-tuned to what you like. I wasn't going to bother with showing the settings and stuff with this because there's a bunch of videos already on YouTube to show you how to do it. And those guys know a hell of a lot more about it than I do, so I just figured I'd let them put it out there. Alright, so I'm going to kind of end this session now, and I'll be back with some other ones, and hopefully with some racing, a little comparing their racing against AI compared to the other steering wheel. So, gotta say, well, cat out for now, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.